3. So yeah, we've just come to the south point of the island, as you just saw in the last video, the last clip. So this is obviously the point behind me is where you go to the abbey and stuff. Now we've got a massive storm moving in, which is meant to be, some point later today. It's meant to get really heavy rain today at some point. So I don't know if I want to go and do the caves and stuff today. I'm in two minds. They're only an hour across, which means if we go there, we can jump across to the west side of the island tonight, or come back to where we were last night. Because it's meant to be a bit further south here. You are the worst it's meant to be. It's meant to be upwards of 70 to 100 mile an hour winds. So yeah, we need to find somewhere a bit more sheltered as well tonight. Because they were last night, yeah, you got the rock face on the one side, that you used to see on the other, so it's a bit obvious if you're on an island, so no matter where you're going to park, you are on the seafront somewhere. You don't want to be up in the mountains because it's all open. It's a big valley up there. So I think today we're going to go and have a look at these caves, depending on how heavy this rain gets as we get closer. And then if it's not too bad on that side, I think we might just shelter on that side for the night. But we shall see what's going on, because it's pretty pissing down at the moment. So yeah, I will see you guys out on the road and you'll see what I mean. So I'll see you guys when we get there. Pull over, show you how stormy we're up on the main road, going to pull over the top of the mountain, and that's the only way up and over to the north side of the island and come back around. You see the rain there, but if I show you the mountain side, look at the waterfalls coming down. I just did jump out. I was like, no, fuck that. Zoom into this one, look at that from a waterfall. Yeah, all of them coming down. The locals don't like you stopping here, so I'm not going to stop too long, but yeah. Look at that. How amazing is that? So, we've parked up for the night. It's a bit early on, it's only about 1 o'clock. But there isn't much I can really do today, as you can tell, it's raining. So, instead of going to do Bengaluru or whatever that mountain's called, this is what I'm planning to do. We're going to go up to Tumbry or whatever it is, the village where Balamori was filmed. If you know the place, if you know Balamori, you know what I'm talking about. So tomorrow, we're going to go up into Tumbry. Might be pronouncing it wrong. So we're going to go up there tomorrow, and then we're going to have an explore around there. I think tomorrow, spend tomorrow morning there. There's a sea mine there, there's the harbour, and there's a few other bits there as well. Yeah, and then I think we're gonna go up a bit further up the coast, not too much further. See, because tomorrow is meant to be, and the storm's meant to be hitting. So I'm trying to stick more west because it's more sheltered. Which, yeah, I know is a bit more. Oh, it's on the pussy side, you know, but I don't care. Uh, the wind speed's what they reckon. It could be 80 to between 80 and 100 miles an hour. I don't know what it's meant to be on the island, but we're meant to get heavy rain from tomorrow afternoon onwards. So they've already cancelled a few of the ferries. So I think from tomorrow 3 p.m. is our cut-off. So we've got to make a decision: do we stay on the island? Do we stay not? You know. So I've already made a decision now to stay. Yeah, I'm gonna now put the burner on, relax for the rest of the day, let the van chill, because how much rain it's been now, you know, she's quite damp at the moment, and cabs are very damp, put it that way. You know, this rain stays this, we're gonna have to redo the cab in a week. So yeah, I need to order diesel as well, just for the cab, to keep the cab at temperature, to keep the dryness out of here, the dampness out of here. So that's an idea. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Good morning all. You can hear the noisy marine in the background. I do apologise. I've had to put the heater on demist the windscreen. So we've arrived at our park last night, as you know. We're going to go into the next village further down, which is where Balamory was filmed. Now, for those who don't know what Balamory was, it was a child's programme, late 90s, early 2000s, if I remember correctly. It might be a bit later than that. But it had all the colourful houses on the seafront. So we're going to go and see that in a second. It's pretty cool. You know, bit of my childhood. Yeah. But this is the park up. Now it's finally stopped raining. I can actually do some filming. That's why yesterday was more talking than showing. But it's not a bad wee park up. Proper signal here and everything, so yeah, the main road's just there, but it goes really quiet, and you get the logging lorries coming down here every so often, but it's not much. You can tell someone's rolled a car there as well. So yeah, we're gonna hit the road because we're 15 minutes that way, 10 miles that way I think it is, and then we're gonna hit the road and I'll see you guys there. So this is us parked up for the night. So as you can see, it's not a bad spot to shelter. So we've got that big storm moving in tonight. So I've tried to find somewhere with cover on the one side to some degree. But yeah, hopefully you don't come up direct. If it comes up through the valley like that, it'd be great. but we've got the big mountain on outside and stream over there, so yeah, it's not too bad. So yeah, we're gonna go for a wee wander down this forest gate here. I do need to fix the oil leak, I think, I'm marine, because that's getting worse. But yeah, we need to sort it out when we get back to Fort William. So see you guys, which is here. So we're gonna go down here. See. We see the sea. The wind's picking up as we get closer. There's a castle there. I think that's the castle we might be exploring tomorrow. Yeah, you can see the rolling hills and stuff. I'm sure. I think we're going to be finding that spot, you know, for preparing for the storm. I know they reckon anywhere between 70 miles an hour to 100 mile an hour winds, with up to 110 mile an hour wind gusts. That's what they reckon. So don't get me wrong, I am nervous because it's my first big storm in the van. We've done up to 6 mile an hour winds in the van before, so that wasn't too bad. But yeah, I'm just a wee bit nervous about it, that's all. But yeah, so far now this video's been talking, driving, showing the odd thing. But this is the first day, generally, first day in, I'd say, till we get here Tuesday, it's now Friday. So this is the first day where it hasn't rained, to be honest. So it's quite nice just to get out of the van and have an explore again. So since the last video with the standing stones and stuff, that was filmed Wednesday, for example, and it just pissed down most of that morning because of where we were. But now we're able to explore because it's calm before the storm. So there's your castle, which is what we're going to explore with tomorrow. Yeah, you dig a man. But if you love your walking, this is the place. So I think there's a lighthouse or something at the end of this path. So that's what we're trying to get to. It says it's about a 40-minute walk. I think that's just a whole trail up and around because it links up to another bit of car park. Yeah, so I'll see you guys when we get to the lighthouse. Made it to the edge. I think the lighthouse is like another mile down that way. We're gonna possibly look at the lighthouse, we'll see. But yeah, we're getting close. This is the edge of here. And I just thought I'd come up here because it's following when they come up with logging paths. And I prefer to go the logging paths because you get a better view. And look at that. And there's a castle with that. But gives you the true shape of the Highlands, doesn't it? I think that's mainland there. Might be a bit more on the island. We'll have a look in a second, but yeah, I think that's mainland there. About this, we've got a wee stream, so you want to go for a wash. The stream there, and then turn around. That's our park up. So now we're back at the van. We are going to prepare ourselves for tonight, which is the big stormy stuff. So we'll get some logs split and carry on like that. But yeah, we're now back here. It's starting to rain again. The wind's picking up. And I'm now going to just brace for the night, as they say. 110 mile an hour winds, but they don't know when it's going to hit, how it's going to hit, and there's one or two ways they could say it could possibly shoot off north, avoid us, or come directly straight across. If it comes directly straight across, that's it. We're in for the long haul. They've cancelled the ferries for tonight and tomorrow morning, so yeah, we're on our own, so they say. So I'll see you guys later on. So that one park up we were just at, the wind decided to pick up, and no matter which angle you move the truck, just to dull it down a wee bit, it's just not dulling it down. So we've come up to our other one, which I thought might be better because it's a big rock face on the one side and same on the other. No, that's even worse. I don't know if this is picking up, but storm's now kicking in. So we need to now find a new shelter. And so, yeah, we're going to come up on this road. And I'm thinking, I don't know if you can see it in the trees. This isn't even the beginning of the storm. Well, I'll say it's the beginning now. Yeah, so we're going to try and find some shelter a bit more. I was going to stay down there, but that would just turn into a complete wind tunnel, I think. Yeah, go stop at the castle for the night, but that's even more open. So we're going to go back towards the village, make a decision from there. You can see the storm's definitely on its way by all the rain, and I don't know if you see on that, but the wind's starting to pick up. It was a lot more blowy here than that a second ago. There you go. Yeah, we're gonna have a fun night. This one's a bit more sheltered, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna get out and jump in the back and put the fire on. How about this? Lovely looking bridge. I knew I could hear a waterfall somewhere. Take your wooden barrel off the edge of there, yeah? It's a hell of a drop down. Lovely waterfall though, but you can tell by how much rain we've had, by how... Look at that, even it's all flooded up here. See if we can get to the bottom of it, yeah? No, that's a waterfall, eh? It still continues going down there a bit more as well. You can't see it through the trees, but fucking hell. Nope. This is the beginning of the storm. I would say now. As you can hear from the wind around, I've moved the van a bit more so it's facing into the wind, because when it was that way, the van was going like this. So I've now faced it into the wind, and now obviously I'm going to show you the top of the trees, but it's wind's cool. You can hear it there. There you go. So it's currently 5:30, and yeah, it's going to be an interesting 12 hours. I think it's meant to be like this till early hours in the morning. Yeah. Nice JCB though. Look at that. There you go. Yeah, here comes the rain again, so I'm going back in. Yeah, I'll just quickly check the wind speed. The wind speed at the moment is 70 miles an hour. The time to say it was about 5:30 coming, it was 5:30, 6 o'clock, so we're already at 70 miles an hour. The estimated wind speed is about 80 here in this particular spot. I didn't think it was at 70 already, put it that way. I know there's going to be other parts of the Highlands, for example, going to be hitting 90, 95 tonight. Because it's not gusty. They reckon 110 with gusts. It's just constant wind, so it's not too bad. But what I'm being careful with, and this is why I designed the van to be at a lower weight, is if you've got your weight high in this particular wind, for example, then you've got a chance of, yeah, you can see the smoke being blown back down the chimney here. You've got a chance of being blown over because you're top heavy. Here we're not that top heavy, we've got our weight underneath the truck. So our weight is below 50% on the box, for example. So the heaviest thing in the box is the burner. And then we've got all our stuff here behind the sofa. This is the way I designed it. But yeah, I was looking at the wind speed. It's meant to get to its peak about 8 o'clock. Started up, kind of died down again overnight. I think that's about 30, 40 overnight. And then I think they reckon it's going to be, what did I say? They reckon it's going to be about what we got now from 11 o'clock tomorrow onwards. No rain though, it's just wind. So yeah, we just waiting to get out, so to say. Oh yeah. The fire finally going, I'll tell you that much. It's a live send. So I'll see you guys if the van goes on its side.
So we're in the thick of it now. Walking, I don't know if you can see it on the bus, but it's pushing us forwards, backwards, side to side. And yeah, we're in the thick of it. Here we go. Look at the bus. Oh, you know. This is fucking mental. Oh, this is fucking mental. Gonna get blown away tonight, aren't they? Oh, you know. What the fuck, man? Holy fuck. This is fucking mental. I don't think the bus is good on camera, but when you're inside the bloody thing, I feel seasick, mate. Because it's just going forward, backward, side to side, spinning. Oh. Here we go. See if we can get on camera. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm getting pushed backwards here. Fucking hell. It's 7 o'clock. This is meant to be peak at the moment. It's currently 60, 70, 58. It's wobbling. That's what I'm going to be coping with for most of tonight. So I might have to rearrange the bus in the corner. So that's what I'm going to try and do now, is try and move it over to the corner a bit more, get a bit more shelter on it. Which is impossible with the way the wind is. But look at the top of the trees. This is fucking mental, mate. Storm chasing and it's storm chasing, you know, like I'm currently in and the van's moving backwards and forwards and being rocked around and I'm here like, why? This is the only place that's sheltered. Yeah. It's meant to die down about 8, 9 o'clock-ish from what I'm seeing. Good morning all. We survived. So I'm going to end the video here because I think it's about 25 minutes long so far. It's a bit longer than I expected. But yeah, I'm going to end today's video here. This storm is meant to continue on during the day. It died down this morning, but it's been hit back about midday-ish. So I'm going to try and make a decision to stay on the island, or come off the island. I'm all for staying, to be honest. I don't want to leave till at least Monday, Tuesday. It's currently Saturday, so it's still stuff I want to do on the island. But if it's meant to be as bad, or if not worse than last night, then yeah, I want to try and come off the island if the ferries are still running this morning, once I've got the opportunity. So we're going to go into the nearest village again, get some phone signal, because the phone signal mast got knocked down last night, so we'll see if we've got any signal. Oh yeah, but this is the park up this morning, and as you can tell, it's not raining for once. So I'm going to love you all and leave you all here, and I shall see you all in the next video.